Okay, OBS is picking up sound, that's good. So, for whatever reason, in the Ebon, or like the Ebonhawk here, you can save teleport quite a distance. Only on Kashyyk. I have no idea why. Anyways, since we're on Kashyyk and we used a lot of save buffering on the Leviathan, we're gonna quick save the game here, close it, restart, open it. Load a quick save. This resets the memory usage because we're gonna be using it quite a lot and quite liberally on this planet. Exit the Ebonhawk and just mash through this conversation. You could skip through this, but you're gonna have to do it a few more times, and it's not really worth it, to be honest. So there's gonna be a dude trying to speak to from the Enclave here. We don't really want to speak to him though, because he's gross and like smells of elderberries and stuff. So we're gonna like start save buffering once we get past this, right here. Into the door over here, like that. These guys can sometimes troll us, but we can usually just run past right here. If they do troll you, just like kill one of them and run past. 1, 1, 2, and 2. Jump to these dudes, if you can. If you're lucky, you might also be able to jump to this guy, but that's a lot more random. Also, it doesn't save you a lot of time, so don't worry too much about it. Don't jump to that dude, jump to this one over here. As soon as you get to this line, start save buffering. Once you're past this guy, you can go ahead and cast for speed or whatever. Don't jump to that guy, jump to that guy. Like that. So, we can run just in between this guy and the Kinrath right here. Which saves us a bit of time as we don't have to fight those. Right before we go into this part, we're going to use an alacrity. We should still have one left, sometimes two. Head to the lower Shadowlands. Again, similar thing as on Manan. Having the alacrity here will substitute its length, or like the force speed's length, with its own, and it's going to make us run fast for the rest of this section. See if we can get a jump off to this dude. You want to optimally kill one of these before you get past here. If you don't kill one of them on the force jump, don't worry about it. It just makes it a little bit harder to get past here later on the run, as we have to return to the elevator still. Watch Jolie, this sexy beast of manliness. With his Alzheimer's and really bad stat lines and his ability to get killed by these tag. It's pretty impressive how bad he is, to be honest. Still probably the best character in the game, to be completely frank. Definitely my favorite. Go over here. It's pretty important you don't mess this up, otherwise you're gonna have a pretty bad time. 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2. 1, 1, 3, 1, and 2. 1, 1. 1, 1, and 2. 1, and after this we're gonna save buffer to skip a short cutscene. Don't worry about it if you miss it. So what we've done here is we have technically removed these guys according to the game. So Jolie is gonna like accept that we have done our part in our agreement with them. Also turn the tag hostile, which will let us jump to them and save quite a bit of time. It's gonna jump to this dude, or like anyone that's close enough for us to jump to. To one of the tag here. There's usually gonna be a tag here, or 50 in this case. Sometimes there's gonna be a few, or like a few too many. Speak to Jolie. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2. Mash through the rest of this. Don't add anyone else to the party. Solo mode on, and leave him here. Sometimes he's gonna die, don't worry about it. It's fine. He'll live. Except not technically. You know, it's fine. Don't think about it too much. Jump to that dude if you can. Or jump to anything you can if it's faster than just running. to be honest. There's a really good tag jump here. These guys all have pretty random movement, so it's all entirely up to luck how fast you get through this part. Wanna kill a few of these on the way in, otherwise they're gonna get in the way of each other and it's gonna make it way harder to get a jump in. Jump to this dude if you can. He spawns up here, so sometimes he's gonna be behind these landmines, so sometimes you can't really get a jump off him. 2 and 2. Solo mode, make a safety save, because you can mess this up pretty badly. Trust me. We can cast Force Speed here. So right around when you get to this line here, you want to save teleport. Over here, soft buffer, then I want to see if I can demonstrate this properly. I want to stand like right around, like this, like right around, even with the vine here. Then save teleport a snot ton in here. What this does is it despawns like 3 Viper Kinras here, which would otherwise make it really hard to get past this. And if you manage to, or like if you didn't manage to get that skip, you would have to fight them. Which kinda sucks. So try and like practice that skip quite a bit. It's pretty important, as it can usually otherwise cost you like 15 seconds or so. Here we want to use a, honestly I think we want to use an Alacrity, Strength and Battle Stimulant. Then go speak to Freya. And hope. He can measure up pretty badly. Cast Force Speed here. If you don't have Force Speed, good luck, I guess. I mean, you're gonna be pretty screwed if you don't. This time we're gonna use Hyper Triangles. And finish off Freya. We're usually gonna get a level up here. If not, don't worry too much about it and just level this up the next time you level up. Here we wanna get Dueling, Master level, and we wanna get Train Life. Sub buffer in here, speak to this dude. Just give us a few light side points, and then make a safety save here. Again, we have to do another Kinra skip. This one is a lot harder to do. If you stand about 2.5 body lengths away from this vine, as you run past this, and then start safe buffering, it's usually fine. I'm gonna try and demonstrate it properly. Which I didn't do this time. As you can see, I'm not really that good at it. Like, I get this maybe half the time at the most. Okay, run a bit past it maybe. Nope, guess not. Gonna do this a few times just to see if I can get this. This one's a lot more finicky. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna fight these, but optimally you would not have to do this. Like, you can do the same escape as you did beforehand, but there's not really any consistent visual mark of this. As you can see, they take pretty much forever to fight, and it's not really that great. So try and make sure you don't get this happening, or don't have this happen to you. Get over here. Right around here you want to turn off solo mode. Speak to this dude. Mash through Jolie's next conversation, doesn't matter too much. Okay, so here you want to take notice of your memory usage. Again, if you have less than 1000 this time. You can go ahead and save buff with Jolie usually. He has no... he doesn't have any speed buffs on him at the moment, so it's entirely fine. He can teleport a huge distance, just allow me to demonstrate. Or from those vines to here in one save basically. Builds up a lot of memory though, so don't use it if you don't have the ability to. Okay, you want to do a soft buff here, even though you don't usually have to, as the Mandalorian cutscene here can usually play if you get unlucky. Just exit on here. and turn on solo mode. After this, if you don't have any tag jumps available to you, save buffer. It's a bit faster than just running. Of course, you still want to do jumps and stuff whenever you have the ability to, as it's gonna make the game less likely to crash on you. But still, as long as we're below 1,000 as we start doing this, it should be fine. Or like, as long as we were below 1,000 when we were starting to do the save buffers with Jolie after we got the star map, it should be fine. So usually here, when we want to speak to Gorborgen, we're going to be in combat. We don't want to be that, so we're going to quick save, quick load, immediately pause the game, speak to him, like that, and mash through. Click on the minimap once you get through this load screen, like that, return to the Ebon Hawk, and then salt buffer this. It's pretty important that you do it for a while, make sure you get past the fade in, like that, otherwise you're gonna have to watch a pretty long cutscene. Also Karth is still stuck like that. Then we go to the Star Forge system, return to the Ebon Hawk once. Again, soft buffer, same cutscene. Pretty important you do this. And because we're usually going to be at around 1300 to 1400 megabytes of memory used here, we are going to restart the game once we get to the Star Forge system. We are not going to do another return to Ebon Hawk skip here. We're just going to go as normal. Sometimes you can be unlucky and have this happen to you. There's not much you can do against it, just go ahead and do it. It's the same pattern every time, so do the same thing you did on the Leviathan. And like that. Also, Basta's in our party now. She's just here. Don't worry about it. Details. Quick save, restart, quit. Enter here. And that's it for this video. Have fun practicing, and see you in the next one.